Hey everyone. Today we're going to take a little tour into one of the places in Seven Deadly Sins I spend about half of my time. The Boar Hat Tavern. Let's check it out. Alright, where to begin here? Let's check out Bond first. First of all, everything you need can be accessed over here to the bottom left-hand corner, including cooking. Cooking not only can enhance your abilities in combat, but feeding it to certain characters increases their infinity, which can unlock technically free items. They're mostly SSR and UR items that you can unlock just by cooking these dishes and feeding them. Now, I didn't play at the launch of JP, so I'm not used to having all this food. You want to begin by unlocking all the recipes. I don't have all of them unlocked yet. I just have the flour section to do. And basically what you do is anything that's not unlocked here, the ones that are locked, you just look at the ingredients here. So fresh fruits and vegetables, eggs, and a fucking firefly or whatever that is. Oh, fairy sprout. So, veggies, eggs, firefly. Veggies, eggs, firefly. Cook. That actually looks pretty good. I love the cooking sound effects in this game. So after that, you'll click on your menu, and it should be at the top now instead of way at the bottom, and you just click acquired. And now, in order to create that dish, all you have to do is click select ingredient and just queue up as many as you want. And as you start making more of these dishes, it's going to level up. A lot of these dishes you can feed to characters, but some of them you can't. So I know a lot of people in early game are selling them, but maybe that's just the ones that don't produce affinity for characters, because that's what I recommend, is doing that as much as you can. But not only does the cooking do that, it applies to this area over here where Hawk is. And you can actually get a significant amount of daily gold through this. And basically, you click on one of these tabletops. You unlock one per village that you complete, I believe. And basically, you select out of any of the dishes that you have, and it'll tell you how much gold it produces in what amount of time. So that's where the level of the food applies in order to producing more at a time. So basically, two dishes with the same effect. A level 1 over 1 day gives you 4,000 gold. And at level 2, over 1 day it gives you 6,000 gold. So it's actually pretty significant to go in here and cook all these recipes and level them up and talk to Hawk about it. While I'm over here at Hawk, we're going to talk about the Tavern Augmentations. You can pretty much augment anything in the entire tavern. The only two that I recommend at the moment is the Dungeon Reward Gauge 10% increase, which is the door. And honestly, the floor is optional, I believe. XP from Hero Enhanced Potion, 5% increase. That's not bad. But in the future, one of my favorite pieces in the tavern is actually a music box you can get that allows those demon queues, the death matches, to last up to 3 hours instead of 1 hour. So you can clear out all the boss stages at once, and then swap your gear over to your raid squad, because you don't. Who likes to swap gear between raid and farming back and forth? Is so annoying with only an hour to clear that stuff. Ellie doesn't do much more than your gifts, daily gifts. But I've already acquired those. And this is actually pretty cool, but This is my first time trying it on emulator. See what happens. It just doesn't work at all. Alright, now let's go over here to the keg. Every day this keg refreshes to 3 times Vanya Ale, or 4 times with the Tavern Augment. And that basically gives you 300 affinity points towards one of your heroes. Sort of like the food. The food gives you 100, and the ale gives you 300. That's XP food, so I'm gonna hang on to that for now. But yeah, once this affinity meter finishes, I'll have an SSR costume, which I haven't even done a costume guide, but I'll just touch on it real quick. The costumes in this game actually give you stats, and you can equip up to 5, I guess, outfits, 5 hats, and 5 weapons on each character. And the music box is what it is. You can switch the song every day for 100 affinity points for Meliodas. The affinity points, I'm just going to barely show you where they are because it's pretty obvious. They have little hearts coming off of them before you do them every day. The end is where you break down your weapons, or I'm sorry, your gear. The reason I have these 2 saved is because in the future we're going to have events where you get better results from salvaging your gear. So +1 that SSR gear that you don't want and save it for later for those events. King, this is where you swap out and upgrade and downgrade all your materials. Ones like Demon's Blood and Water of Life, you can also switch them to the other color for about, I think it's the sacrifice is half. Not usually worth. Also, hero enhanced potions. You normally don't want to enhance your heroes with the bottom 3. Typically, you only want to use these top 3 here. So, if you use all your potions into these top 3 bottles, and you're going to save a lot of gold. For show. The table, the only thing of importance about the table is if you click on this post, you can invite Veronica. I have another video about that. I will link that in the comments, actually. And that's a whole another thing about asking Veronica to come visit. She sits at the table, buffs you to sell your chest for more gold. It's awesome. This is where you change Melly's clothes. I kind of prefer the classic look until he gets the black jeans, no shirt. Gother. I just love Gother. Who's Gother? What's he do? Just stands there and looks cool all day. Oh, and your daily barrel in the tavern. Don't have to go far for that. I don't know if I've ever gotten jebaited by that or not. I'm pretty sure there's always gold in it, but might be wrong. Daily beer, obviously. Daily table wipe, duh. That's usually where your daily quests are, but honestly, this guide up here in the top right makes any of that stuff irrelevant. There's your inventory. And, gee, I really think that's about it in the tavern, huh? Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you know of any Easter eggs or anything that I missed in the comments that you know about and I don't know about. Also, recommendations on augments are also appreciated, even though I don't recommend spending too many gems on your Tavern Augmentations. Save those for pulls, costumes, stuff like that. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.